AB and Company. The cash book of AB and Company. First part, cash is having 50,000 ka balance, bank overdraft is 8,000. So cash is having which balance? यहाँ पे, so 1st August 08 should be to balance BD. Cash column it should be 50,000. To balance BD cash column 50,000. And 1st August 08 by balance BD. Bank overdraft है ना? तो बैंक कॉलम इट विल बी क्रेडिट बैलेंस. अपना पैसा नहीं है, अपने को बैंक को देना बाकी है 8,000 rupees. So buy balance BD in the bank column 8,000, to balance BD cash column 50,000. Okay. Next part. Purchased goods worth 60,000 from Khan at 10% TD and paid half the sum due, less cash discount of 200. So is it on cash, credit, or partly cash, partly credit?
Partly cash, partly.
It is partly cash, partly credit, right? Make a working note for that. Okay. Working note में लिख दो. सबसे पहला तो you bought it of 60,000. 60,000 पे less 10% TD, that comes to 6,000. Subtract it, you get 54,000. 54,000 पे half कर दो. So half is cash, half is credit. Cash part is 27. Credit part is 27. The cash part you take CD at the rate of rate नहीं दिया, 200 rupees दिया, तो less CD 200. You arrive at 26,800. 26,800 rupees is your final amount, correct? So what should be your entry for this? You have bought partly on cash, partly on credit. So I think your entry should be purchase.
Partly on purchase book.
So purchase to cash, to discount received, to Khan. बराबर है? Purchase to cash, to discount received, to Khan. Purchase इसमें जाना चाहिए 54,000. Cash 26,800. Discount 200. And Khan it is 27,000. Okay. So इसमें से only the purchase to cash part. So cash में क्या आएगा? तो buy purchase, cash column 26,800. This is cash purchase, buy purchase cash column. And what about purchase to discount and purchase to Khan? I think purchase to discount will go in which book?
Journal proper.
Journal proper.
Purchase will go in purchase book, no?
And purchase to Khan will go in purchase book. Purchase to discount will go in journal proper, and purchase to Khan will go in purchase book. So you have to write दोनों के लिए note. Transaction on first involves credit purchase of goods and discount received, which will be recorded in cash book and purchase book and journal proper respectively. Credit purchase of goods will go in purchase book and discount received will go in journal proper. Is that clear? So we bought the goods partly on cash, partly on credit from Khan. Half cash we have paid, half is yet to be paid. Who is Khan as of now for us? Can you all tell me?
Creditor.
Creditor for how much?
27,000.
27,000. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. See the next transaction. Sold half of the above goods at list price less 2% TD to Vinod and received a check on the spot. Received a check on the spot. So can you think and tell me, is this on cash, credit, or partly cash, partly credit?
Cash.
This is entirely on cash basis. Why entirely on cash? Because you received a check on the spot, right? It's a cash transaction. Now, what account you will use for that check? Will you use bank or will you use cash?
Cash.
Cash.
Both. Cash.
Both cases.
Both per cash.
What's next question?
Cash act. Okay, you have to use cash account for that check.
And
Why?
your check after
Because
that.
next line they have given you have endorsed the check. Can you all see that? So endorsed check is always cash. आया तो भी cash, गया तो भी cash. Okay. तो पहले calculations दिखा दो यहाँ पे. Sold half of the above goods at list price less 2% TD. So are we selling full or half?
Half.
Half. So half of 60 will give you 30,000. List price मतलब gross price. तो उसी पे you have to subtract trade discount of 2%, which comes to
29,400.
net amount is 29,400. Discount is 600. And give a check on the spot. Okay. So 29,400 ka check mil gaya on the spot. What entry should I pass for this 29,400? Will it be bank to sales, cash to sales, cash to Vinod, bank to Vinod?
Cash to sales.
Cash to sales.
Cash to sales, because it's a check that has been endorsed. Okay. You can't write cash to Vinod pehle. Is that point clear? Can't use cash to Vinod because you're selling the goods and you're getting the money immediately. So it's basically a cash sale of goods. And discount will also not come because it is trade discount. The entry is simply cash to sales. So to sales in the cash column 29,400. This is goods sold and check receipt. This is cash sales and check receipt. Cash sales and check receipt. So this is nothing but goods sold on cash basis. Goods sold on cash basis. This is happening on 3rd of August. Okay. So यहाँ तक क्या हुआ? पहले तो opening balance लिखा. फिर we purchased goods from Khan, partly on cash, partly on credit, and sold half the goods to Vinod and received the money on the spot. Now 7th को क्या हो रहा है? यहाँ से देखो, दिमाग चलना चाहिए आपका. देखो 7th में क्या हो रहा है? Endorse the above check to Khan in full settlement of his account. Endorse the above check to Khan in full settlement of his account. कौन सा check endorse किया खान को?
The one we received from Vinod.
The one which we received from Vinod, we gave the same check to Khan in full settlement of his account. Now, how much money were we supposed to pay to Khan? Check that.
27,000.
27,000 we were supposed to pay to Khan, right? But how much amount ka check are we giving to Khan over here?
29,400.
Are we giving more or are we giving less? More. So what is that 2,400? Is that discount?
Balance.
The excess amount you have given him.
That is the excess amount you have given. That is not lesser amount. So that 2,400 is not discount. अगर आप कम देते तो discount होता है. यहाँ पे तो you are paying more. You are supposed to pay 27, but you are paying 29,400. So now that excess 2,400, who is supposed to give back? Khan has to give it back to us, obviously, because we have paid him more. Why did we pay him more? Because the check amount was like that. अभी check को तो फाड़ के नहीं बोल सकते कि 29,400 में से 2,400 का check फाड़ के 27 का दे रहा हूँ. वो check amount है 29,400. पूरा का पूरा check देना पड़ेगा उसको. और excess है तो he will give us back. So what is that next transaction you read? You will get it clear. Received cash from Khan for the balance amount.
Will write
Gave us the
in
2004.
in the debit side and 2400 in the cash side.
Exactly. So what happened over here? You got it. See, instead of, suppose I owe you 5,000, I have to pay you 5,000. I gave you a check of 7. So you will give me back 2,000. Yes or no? That is what is happening over here. We owed Khan 27. So we gave him a check of 29,400. अच्छा, ये चेक देने का एंट्री क्या होगा? खान टू बैंक या खान टू कैश या
By Khan account.
by Khan, but which column?
Cash.
Cash.
Cash column. Cash column. Why cash column? Why not bank column?
Endorsed.
Endorsed check. Endorsed check is always cash. I've done many times now. So by Khan in the cash column 29,400. This is check endorsed. Check endorsed. But सीन क्या था? खान को तो अपने को 27,000 ही देना था, तो अभी तो ज्यादा दे दिया, तो ऊपर का 2,400 he is giving back to us. That is in the next transaction. On 8th, received cash from Khan for the balance of his account. So how much are we supposed to receive? 2,400. What entry will be passed for that? That is paying in normal cash, no check involved. So what entry will pass? It will be simply cash to Khan. It will be simply cash to Khan. So cash में to Khan, cash में to Khan, cash column 2,400. This is balance received. Balance received. So ये चक्कर क्लियर है सबको? खान से परचेज किया, विनोद को सेल किया, विनोद से पैसा आया, खान को पैसा दिया, ज्यादा दे दिया, वो खान gave us the excess money back. At this point of time, at this very point of time, are we supposed to pay or receive anything to anyone? Either Vinod or Khan? Nothing, right? So both the accounts are settled as of now. But दुर्भाग्यवश क्या हो गया? You read transaction number 10. Check endorsed to Khan returns dishonored. Check endorsed to Khan returns dishonored. How many dishonor entries? 1 or 2?
2.
2 dishonor. 2 dishonor entries. I'll just write them down below. 2 dishonor entry. पहले तो जो खान को चेक दिया था वो बाउंस हो रहा है, तो उसका एंट्री होगा कैश टू खान. कैश टू खान 29,400. एंडोर्स चेक है ना, तो ऑलवेज कैश. तो दिया था तभी खान टू कैश, वापस आया तो खान टू कैश. दिया था तभी खान टू कैश, वापस आया तो कैश टू खान. कैश टू खान का एंट्री ये पहला डिसऑनर है. अभी यही चेक मैं विनोद को वापस करूंगा, तो व्हाट एंट्री शुड आई पास फॉर गिविंग दिस चेक टू विनोद?
Vinod account debit to cash.
विनोद टू कैश. उसमें भी कोई सीडी वगैरह तो था नहीं, तो विनोद टू कैश 29,400. So if you compare the two entries, remember this, यहाँ पे physically cash आ रहा है जा रहा है ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, what is happening? Directly that check is what you are getting and you are forwarding that check. So what you can do is you can simply cancel out this cash part. Direct entry क्या मिलेगा आपको? Vinod to Khan. Vinod to Khan. Remember this dishonor of endorsed check. Which book it should go in? Should it go in cash book or journal proper?
Journal proper.
Journal proper. This will be directly put under journal proper. Your combined entry is this: Vinod to Khan. Vinod to Khan 29,400. Vinod to Khan 29,400. All of you got that? Vinod to Khan 29,400. Direct entry you pass. So how will you? अच्छा, ये नोट में जाएगा आपका transaction on 10. Transaction on 10.
If we do the entries in the cash book, will we get it wrong?
You may. Some colleges might not accept. Some professor might not accept. क्योंकि colleges में क्या है, शायद एक प्रोफेसर ने एक सिखाया हो, दूसरे प्रोफेसर ने कुछ दूसरा किया हो, दूसरे डिवीजन में शायद accept करे शायद ना भी करे.
And
Wrong
both-
नहीं है, entirely it is not wrong, okay, but this if you do, इसका तो guarantee है, इसमें कुछ marks कटने का chance है, ऐसा, okay, that you can do, it is still not wrong, but some colleges they encourage, some colleges they don't allow, some professors they don't take, शायद काट सकता है कभी, okay, अभी तक हुआ तो नहीं है, both things they allow, but better part I am telling you, better part, directly you can nullify the endorsed check dishonored and pass the entry in the note. The transaction on 10th involves endorsed check dishonored, which will be recorded in journal proper. अभी क्या हुआ, वापस ये चेक बाउंस हो गया. ये चेक बाउंस होने के वजह से again we are back to the same situation where we are supposed to receive and pay. तो किससे पैसा लेना है और किसको पैसा देना है अभी? Can you tell me?
Vinod owes us 29,400 and we owe 27,000 to Khan.
No. How much are we supposed to receive from Vinod?
29,400.
29,400. And yeah.
Khan already gave us 2,400, so we'll give back that also to him, right?
No. We won't give that back because check is not bounced. That is the funny part over here. So you gave check of 29,400 to Khan. He bichara gave you 20,400. Okay. So now that check got bounced, right? That check got bounced. So वापस हम लोग cash नहीं देंगे उसको. That cash will keep it with us only. Okay, because cash will not get bounced. Cash will be there with us only. We will give him now 29,400 again. Whenever we want to pay him, we will pay him 29,400 only. Are you understanding? Suppose मेरे को रुतवा को 5,000 rupees देना था. I had to pay to Rutwa 5,000. I gave him a check of 7. He gave me back 2,000 rupees. He gave me back 2,000, right? So settled है. मैंने उसको 7 दिया, उसने मेरे को 2 दिया, settle हो गया transaction. अब वो check bounce हो गया. 7 का check bounce हो गया. So how much I should pay to Rutwa? 5 or 7?
Only 5, that 2,000 baht is settled.
7,000 because Rutwa gave you for 2,000.
Yeah. विदुषी पप्पा ने दुकान बंद करा उसे. रुतवा
अरे
को
पण 2,000 सेट तो इन्होंने तो इन्हें 5,000 જ દેવાનું था.
नहीं, see, रुतवा, विदुषी, you think from your point of view. I had to give you 5,000. અંબાડીને રાખજે પોતાના પૈસા છે. 5,000 rupees I had to pay to you. I gave you a check of 7.
I'll give you back 2.
You gave me back 2,000 cash.
Yes.
Now that 7 ka check got bounced. Check did not clear only. So how much will you ask money from me? How much money you will ask from me?
7.
क्यों? हम भी तो 5 बोल रही थी.
अरे वो 2,000 भी गड़बड़ हो गया.
हाँ, दिया ना तुमने मेरे को 2. तो फिर मेरे को पहले 5 देना था, अभी तुमने मेरे को और 2 दिया, तो I have to pay you 7. देखा, खुद का पैसा आता है तो दिमाग चलता है. So this is how it works. Okay. खान का पॉइंट समझा सबको? क्या हुआ? खान को देना था 27, दिया 29,400, तो उसने अपने को 2,400 वापस दिया, तो तब तक तो सेटल्ड था. बट बाद में that 29,400 का चेक only got bounced. So again we'll have to pay him how much? 29,400. Again we'll have to pay him 29,400 now. And how much are we supposed to receive from Vinod? How much are we supposed to receive from Vinod?
We'll take 30 from him because of the dishonor thing.
But that 2% was CD or TD?
TD. So we'll take 29,400 on
29,400. वो तो bulk purchase के लिए होता है ना? TD is for bulk purchase. So TD is not bothered with the dishonor part. Okay? CD देखने का है आपको. CD अगर होता ना तो 30 लेते. TD है तो problem नहीं है, क्योंकि आपने bulk में तो कुछ खरीदा है ना. TD is not bothered with your check payment, cash payment, immediate payment, future payment. TD is for bulk purchase. Understood? So at this point of time, it is very simple. You are supposed to receive 29,400 from Vinod, and you are supposed to pay 29,400 to Khan. समझा ये part? Dev Patel, are you listening? 29,400 you are supposed to receive from Vinod. 29,400 you are supposed to pay to Khan. Now, What is happening? Read. Vinod settled his account half in cash and half by check. So out of 29,400, Vinod gave us half cash, half check. What entry should I pass for that? Cash आया, कैश आया तो कैश डेबिट. चेक के लिए कौन सा अकाउंट यूज करोगे? बैंक, क्योंकि आगे तो कुछ स्टोरी नहीं दिया है ना. तो कैश अकाउंट डेबिट, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू विनोद अकाउंट. तो कैश बैंक टू विनोद.
14700.
29,400 का half is 14700. So 14700 in cash, 14700 in bank. Vinod's account settled. This is Vinod's account settled. तो विनोद का तो काम तमाम. विनोद से जो 29,400 लेना था वो मिल गया. देखो ये एंट्रीज में अमाउंट नहीं दिया है, इसलिए दिमाग चलना चाहिए. अमाउंट्स क्या होंगे? 29,400 लेना था, उसका हाफ करना है 14,700. देन आगे खान का तो कर रहे हैं लेकिन बाद में कर रहे हैं. थोड़ा बीच में एक और ट्रांजैक्शन आ गया है. जस्ट मेक दैट डेट 11. ओके, ऑल थ्री आर 11, 11, 11. Sold goods worth 35,000 for cash and deposited the same into bank. हमने बीच में कैश सेल्स कर दिया और वो पैसा डायरेक्टली बैंक में डाल दिया. तो व्हाट एंट्री शुड आई पास? कैश टू सेल्स और बैंक टू सेल्स?
Directly bank to sales.
Sales and bank column.
To sales and bank column, because the money is going directly into bank. Vinisha, are you getting that? To sales directly in the bank column, 35,000. This is cash sales. Cash sales is happening on 11. Just make the date 11. And then settled Khan's account in full. Settled Khan's account in full. Now think and tell me, how much should I pay him? 27 or 29?
29,400.
Obviously 29,400. Obviously 29,400 because the check worth 29,400 got bounced. So again, I'm supposed to pay him 29,400. Same amount. Okay. Is that clear? So 29,400 which we are supposed to pay to Khan, we are paying him in cash. We are paying. So what entry should I pass? Khan to cash, Khan to bank. क्या होगा entry? Hello. By Khan account. Which column? Cash column. Cash column. This is Khan's account settled. Khan's account settled on 11th of August. Is that clear? So यहाँ पर जाके वापस दोनों सेटल हुए, विनोद as well as खान. विनोद खान का स्टोरी समझा? विनोद को गुड्स बेचा था, खान से गुड्स परचेज किया था. विनोद से पैसा आया, वही चेक खान को एंडोर्स किया, ऊपर का पैसा खान ने वापस दिया. अब खान वाला चेक बाउंस, विनोद वाला चेक भी बाउंस, दोनों चेक बाउंस, वो गया जेपी में. वापस विनोद से 29,400 आया, हाफ इन कैश हाफ बाय चेक, और वही 29,400 हमने खान को दे दिया बाय कैश, entirely cash. Comfortable? Next one. Instructed the banker to transfer 6,000 to business savings account and 5,000 to personal savings account from the current account. Now, अभी savings account normally कौन सा होता है?
Personally
होता है. यहाँ पे उसने business के लिए भी savings account एक अलग से open करके रखा है. रख सकते हो, आपको कोई रोकेगा नहीं. You can. So यहाँ पे you are transferring 5,000 to business, 6,000 to business savings and 5,000 to personal savings from your current account. तो सोचो अपने बिजनेस के बैंक में से पैसा जा रहा है कि पैसा आ रहा है?
जा रहा है.
जा रहा है. Are you getting that? बिजनेस के करंट से पर्सनल सेविंग्स में गया और बिजनेस सेविंग्स में गया. तो पर्सनल सेविंग्स मतलब क्या होता है? बिजनेस में से पर्सनल सेविंग्स में गया मतलब ड्रॉइंग. और बिजनेस सेविंग्स मतलब इट इज सेविंग्स अकाउंट. You can use the word savings account. So business savings is a separate savings account open only for the business. Open only for the business. So what entry should you pass for this over here? By K2.
Drawings to drawings to bank and
Drawings to bank and
Savings to bank.
Savings to bank.
bank.
Drawings to bank and savings to bank. Those will be the two entries. Are you getting that? सिर्फ सेविंग्स दिया है तो मतलब इट इज ऑलवेज पर्सनल. यहाँ पे बिजनेस सेविंग स्पेसिफाई करके दिया है. मतलब आप अपने बैंक में से कम करके बिजनेस के सेविंग्स में ट्रांसफर कर रहे हो. तो सेविंग्स टू बैंक, सेविंग्स इज आल्सो एन एसेट. Okay, savings is also an asset. Bank
So for
account.
this, savings there won't be a contra entry, right? Because it is cash savings,
No,
actually.
not cash savings. Business savings is in the bank account, in the bank only, but it's a separate bank account, not this current account. It's a saving. जैसे FD होता है ना, FD. When you transfer from current to fixed deposit, what entry pass? Investment in FD to bank, right? तो वैसे ही savings account. So that is sort of investment, temporary investment. छोटा टाइम के लिए पड़ा रहेगा, फिर यूज हो जाएगा business. So you can relate it to FD. Just like FD to bank, this time you have savings to bank.
Okay, so thank you.
तो बाय सेविंग्स अकाउंट ये आपने बिजनेस के बैंक में से निकाला और सेविंग्स में डाला, तो यहाँ से जा रहा है, बिजनेस के बैंक में से जा रहा है, सेविंग्स में आ रहा है पैसा.
Sir, so it would be contra. This.
No, not contra, not contra. Why contra?
Because
Contra will
bank
be
to bank.
no, बैंक टू बैंक वही बराबर है, बट वो बैंक टू बैंक कब कॉन्ट्रा होगा? जब आपके पास दो करंट अकाउंट होंगे. When both of the accounts are current account, that time you will have 3 columns over here, 1 cash and 2 bank columns. Okay, so that time it will be contra. Contra में दो current account का entry. Savings में contra का जरूरत नहीं है. Savings is very rare businessly opens and very rare it keeps the amount just for temporary purpose, just for temporary to earn some 3-4% interest. क्योंकि current पे कोई interest नहीं मिलता है. Just for that 3-4% interest temporarily 1 month 2 month if you want to keep the money, it can keep and then you can use it. It can use it for the purpose of business. That. So it is similar to FD. FD is also an account with the bank, right? But the purpose is like to invest, to keep it temporarily for earning some interest. So that same way you'll keep the money in savings for earning some interest, temporary time period. Got it? FD में और savings में क्या फर्क है? FD में डाल दिया तो withdrawals are not allowed. एक फिक्स पीरियड के लिए पड़ा रहेगा, 1 year के लिए पड़ा रहेगा, 1.5 year 2 year के लिए पड़ा रहेगा. सेविंग में यू कैन विड्रॉ n number of times. सेविंग में यू कैन विड्रॉ द मनी n number of times. Is that clear? So कभी कभी कोई बिजनेस रखते हैं. अभी क्या हुआ है इन द प्रेजेंट डे वर्ल्ड, आपको अगर शॉर्ट टर्म में अच्छा इंटरेस्ट चाहिए, ओके, लाइक सेविंग्स अकाउंट गिव्स यू 3 to 4% इंटरेस्ट पर एनम. ओके, करंट अकाउंट तो कुछ ठुल्लू, इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं देता है आपको. तो आपका पैसा अगर करंट अकाउंट में पड़ा है तो इट्स ब्लॉक्ड, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू ग्रो. तो इन्फ्लेशन रेट ही इंडिया का अराउंड 6 to 7%, अभी तो 8% हो गया WPI RPI. सो 6 to 7% का इन्फ्लेशन है. मतलब आपका एक साल अगर 100 रुपया पड़ा रहेगा सेविंग्स में, तो एक साल में वो सेविंग्स अकाउंट का वैल्यू होगा 103% इंटरेस्ट. बट इन्फ्लेशन हो गया है 106, मतलब 100 रुपए की वैल्यू अभी जो चीज 100 रुपए में मिलती थी वो अभी 106 रुपए में मिलेगी. तो आपका तो 103 रुपया हो गया, तो 3 रुपए से आपका वैल्यू डेप्रिशिएट हो गया, बढ़ा तो नहीं, कम हो गया इनफैक्ट. तो इससे बेटर ऑप्शन इन द प्रेजेंट डे वर्ल्ड टू कीप योर मनी at par with inflation is liquid funds. There is an option of liquid funds, okay, which most of the businesses use that. What are liquid funds? Liquid funds are nothing but mutual funds, okay, but these mutual funds do not have any restrictions. कभी भी डालो पैसा, कभी भी निकालो, कोई झंझट नहीं है, कोई चार्जेस नहीं है, और 6%, around 6%, 5.5% interest you get on this liquid funds. Even if you keep the money for 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, and if you withdraw, you will get 6 to 7% of interest on this liquid funds. So many business houses, if they have a surplus of cash with them, they won't, if उनके पास 2-3 महीने के लिए जरूरत नहीं है पैसों की, उनको बैंक में रखना है, तो करंट में रखेंगे तो कुछ मिलेगा नहीं, वैसे का वैसा पड़ा रहेगा पैसा. सेविंग्स में रखेंगे 3% ही देता है हार्डली अभी बैंक. तो लिक्विड फंड्स में रखते हैं जहाँ पे 5.5 to 6% इंटरेस्ट यू गेट. Okay, and there are no restrictions. Liquid funds are like an alternative to your savings account. You can consider them as an alternative to your savings account. Okay, तो प्रेजेंट डे में भी ये नया चीज डेवलप हुआ है लास्ट 6-7 years से. Majority of the businesses try to park their money in the liquid funds temporarily, okay, rather than putting in the savings account या फिर टेम्पररी इन्वेस्टमेंट के जैसा रखने से अच्छा है लिक्विड फंड्स में डाल देते हैं. सो यहाँ पर व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, यू गॉट इट? just to earn 3-4% interest temporarily, the business is putting the money in the savings account. Okay, so no need of contra, no need of cash to bank, cash or bank का कोई entry नहीं है. Contra is mainly for bank and cash over here. Okay, or if you have 2 current accounts there. So this is simply like an investment, a short-term investment. So savings to bank. So buy savings in the bank column, that is for business purpose, 6,000. And personal savings का entry क्या होगा?
By drawings.
This is transferred to business savings. Personal savings का क्या होगा? Drawings to bank. So this is drawings, by drawing. Bank column, it is 5,000. This is transferred to personal savings. Transferred to personal savings. Okay. Transfer to personal savings, transfer to business savings. This is happening on 15th of August. Okay. So that's about it. Personal and business का याद रखना, कुछ नहीं दिया तो हमेशा personal तो drawings में जाएगा. Received an advice from the bank stating that Miss Diana has deposited 10,000 directly in our bank account. What should be the entry for that? Diana ने directly अपने बैंक में deposit किया.
To Diana account.
Diana. So it will be bank to Diana. To Diana bank column. 10,000. Direct deposit. Direct deposit. 20th को हो रहा है ये. Then received 380 from Akbar in full settlement of his account of 400. Akbar से 380 आया in full settlement of 400. What entry will you pass? I think it will be cash discount to Akbar. So cash to Akbar. Cash to Akbar. Cash column 380. And discount. This is nothing but cash received. And discount allowed obviously will go in, I think, journal proper. So transaction on 31st involves discount allowed, which will be recorded in journal proper. Discount allowed of 20 rupees in journal proper. Close the cash book with a cash balance of 5,000. What are they trying to say over here? Close the cash book with a cash balance of 5,000. Means what?
Everything else they deposited except 5,000
Very good. Everything else they deposited where?
into the bank.
Into the bank. याद हम लोग करते थे cash in excess of 5 deposited in the bank. Okay. Cash in excess of 1 deposited in the bank. So get me the debit minus credit of cash. Working.
So we deposited 1280.
Can you tell me the debit total of cash? What is the debit total of cash? Cash
96880.
96880. Is that right? Please verify.
Yes.
Videos on. All of you videos on. Forum, Heath, Nishi, Heath. Tell me. Debit total is right. That is the receipt. Itna cash आया. बराबर. Minus credits. What is the credit total of cash? What is the credit total of cash? Calculate.
85,600.
85,600. Check. 85,600. 85,600 is the credit total of cash. Debit total is 96,880. Credit total is 85,600. What is the balance? What is the balance?
6280. So 5,000 will be.
No, how come 6280? Hello, wait.
11
96,880.
to 8. 11 to
11 to
80.
80.
11 to 80. Less required is 5,000. Okay, then it is 6280. Final answer is 6280. Barabar. Deposited with bank. Deposited with bank. Okay, debit minus credit, you got 11 to 80. 11 to 80 में से 11 to 80 में से 11 to 80 में से 5000 गया आपका required. 6280 will be 6280, yeah, 6280 will be deposited with the bank. What entry will you pass for that? 6280 जो आपने बैंक में deposit किया, इसका क्या entry होगा? 6280 ऊपर का you deposited
Bank to
bank
cash.
to cash. It's a contra entry to cash, bank column 6280, and buy bank cash column 6280. This is C for contra. C for contra. This is cash deposited. Now you can calculate the final balance. Now you can calculate the final balance. So what is the total of cash we got just now? It was 96,880. 96,880 minus the credits. How much balance will you have? वापस करने का जरूरत नहीं है अभी तुमको. Automatically you know the balance.
5,000.
5,000. इतना ही रखा है अपने कैश में ना. ऊपर का तो you have put it in bank. And bank का balance देखो, which side of bank is greater? I think debit side is greater. 45, 49, 59, 65, 980. Is that 65, 980? Please check. 65, 980 is the total of bank minus 14 plus 5, 19. So 46, 980 should be the balance. 46, 980 should be the bank balance. Buy balance CD becomes to balance BD. Buy balance CD becomes to balance BD. Okay. Draw for the next sum. Sum number.
So wait for 2 minutes.
Draw it. 21st sum. So only different point in this sum was that खान वाला part. खान वाले part में क्या scene हुआ था? We gave a check of 29,400 instead of 27. So ऊपर का 2400 he gave us back. He gave us back. Okay. So that was a different point in Khan. See sum number 21 now. A similar problem. First sum. जश एकदम हीरो दिख रहा है. जश शाह. Come on, videos on. Forum, Heath, Dianshi. Heath Gajra. Tanya, Priyal, Pujan, Shita, Varun, Deepti. Videos on. Come on. Draw the columns for the next sum. It's a double column cash book, not triple one. Okay, it's a double column cash book. Normally है, triple नहीं है तुमको. Triple you have in CA foundation.
और कौन सा सम?
Next, last sum number 21. Sum number 21. 21st sum. Today was the CA foundation exam. Have you got the news? Today it was going to start. First paper was
We cancelled it, right?
but they postponed it
Yeah.
due to that Bandh ka thing. Now this is a history since last 3 attempts. November 19 का भी accounts के दिन पे, उससे पहले वो अयोध्या verdict आया था यूपी में 2-3 days before that. So all Bandh was declared in UP. But on the previous day or same day the Ayodhya verdict was there, 9th of November. तो 9th नवंबर से पोस्टपोन हो गया, 21st नवंबर हो गया. फिर मई अटेम्प्ट तो हुआ ही नहीं, दिसंबर अटेम्प्ट में नवंबर था उसका दिसंबर हुआ, दिसंबर का आज अकाउंट था उसको 13 को पोस्टपोन. सिंस लास्ट 4-5 टाइम्स इट हैज बीन कुछ ना कुछ ICAI में तलवार चालू ही रहता है. Those who are planning to do CA, keep this thing in the back of your head. ये होने ही वाला है. Okay, you prepare regularly exam का, क्योंकि pan India they have to conduct and it's a big task. All 28 states and all plus Dubai and Nepal and all other territories, all exams are taken on the same day at the same time, same paper. It's a very difficult task to conduct. तो ये झोल झपाट आगे पीछे होते ही रहता है. Now what happened is 14-13 को अकाउंट डाल दिया है संडे को. It's 12, 13 and 14 back to back 3 papers there. All in all there are 4 papers. पहले it was 8, 10, 12 and 14. अभी 8 वाला पेपर गया सीधा 13 को. So now it is 10, then 12, 13, 14.
So in today's news,
सर CA में 2 अटेम्प्ट हो गए हैं, मार्च और नवंबर का.
May and November, which can be June or December. You can
so
postpone.
they said today that our semester exams FYJC have to be conducted by Jan 9th. So,
Nonsense. एक महीने में क्या सेमेस्टर करेगा? एक महीना भी नहीं, 15 days. What nonsense they talk to me.
और उसके बीच में तो क्रिसमस भी आएगा.
तो क्या 15 दिन में 10 दिन में क्या करवाएगा? देख यार, वो 2 लेक्चर में सब उड़ा देगा तुम्हारा. 3 लेक्चर में जर्नल उड़ा देगा, 2 लेक्चर में लेजर, 2 लेक्चर में सब्सिडरी, 1 लेक्चर में थियोरी, सब खत्म ही कर देगा. बोल देगा हो गया पोर्शन. You should be prepared. That's why we are going on the same pace.
सर क्रिसमस से याद आया, आप क्रिसमस वेकेशन का भी देखें.
मैंने बोला ना लास्ट लेक्चर
नहीं,
27 से 2nd. I told 27 से 2nd. Okay. Come to sum number 21 now. First one, 1st January 2010. Okay. Cash 50,000. Bank passbook showed a debit balance of 1500. अभी ये बैंक पासबुक का कंसेप्ट आपको एक नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में डिटेल में आएगा. BRS करके एक चैप्टर है बैंक रिकॉर्ड स्टेटमेंट में. फिलहाल इतना समझो कि बैंक का बैलेंस और हमारा बैलेंस ऑपोजिट रहता है. मतलब बैंक का पासबुक का अगर डेबिट बैलेंस है तो हमारा कैश बुक में इट विल बी क्रेडिट बैलेंस, ओवरड्राफ्ट. ओके. और हमारा अगर डेबिट बैलेंस है तो बैंक पासबुक में इट विल बी क्रेडिट बैलेंस. तो अगर आप मम्मी पापा का सेविंग्स अकाउंट का आपको होगा ना घर पे सेविंग्स अकाउंट का पासबुक, वो उठा के देखोगे ना तो आपको मिलेगा कि क्रेडिट साइड इज ग्रेटर देन डेबिट साइड. क्रेडिट साइड इज ग्रेटर देन डेबिट साइड इन योर मॉम डैड का सेविंग्स अकाउंट का पास. क्रेडिट विल बी ग्रेटर देन डेबिट साइड. तो जो क्रेडिट ज्यादा होएगा डेबिट कम रहेगा, तो इट इज क्रेडिट बैलेंस. तो आपका नॉर्मल में डेबिट बैलेंस है, मतलब आपका बैंक बैलेंस है, नॉर्मल बैलेंस है. इज दैट क्लियर? और पासबुक में अगर डेबिट बैलेंस है, डेबिट ज्यादा है क्रेडिट कम है, तो फिर इट विल बी योर क्रेडिट बैलेंस, ऑपोजिट. ओके. सो पोस्ट जैन 2010 कैश में तो हमेशा 2 बैलेंस BD रहने वाला है. आंख बंद करके लिख सकते हो. कैश ऑलवेज इट इज 2 बैलेंस BD. व्हाट अबाउट बैंक कॉलम? विल इट बी डेबिट बैलेंस और क्रेडिट बैलेंस इन दिस केस, इन दिस सम?
क्रेडिट बैलेंस.
क्रेडिट बैलेंस, क्योंकि पासबुक में डेबिट है तो हमारा क्रेडिट. ओके. पासबुक ऑपोजिट चलता है हमेशा. सो बाय बैलेंस BD इट इज बेसिकली बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट ऑफ 1500 rupees का overdraft. Okay. Now, sold goods of 5,000 at 10% TD and 2% CD and received a check for half the amount from Vishal होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So sold goods and received a check for एक मिनट बराबर. Sold goods of 5,000 at 10% TD, 2% CD. Received a check for half the amount from Vishal. I think the transaction is partly on cash, partly on credit, right? So 5,000 पे पहले क्या कर देना? 5,000 पे take TD, which is 10%. You get 500. Net amount is 4,500 divided in two parts. Half cash, half credit.
2250, 2250.
502250. Perfect.
And then
CD भी है.
2205 after
CD का
CD.
2% 45 आता है ना, तो 2205. Perfect. What entry will you pass for partly cash, partly credit sales to Vishal? So I think it should be check आ रहा है ना, check आ रहा है, तो will you write bank or cash for that check?
Cash,
Because it is
because
endorsed
bigger
later.
entry it is endorsed.
हाँ, if you read the 4 transaction, जब भी check receive करो ना, ऐसा कान खड़ा होना चाहिए, like a doggy. Okay, immediately you have to think that check का आगे कुछ कहानी तो नहीं है, कहीं endorse तो नहीं हो रहा है, कहीं और दिन पे deposit तो नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, so you have to check all the stuff for check receipt. तो यहाँ पर कोई story नहीं है, story है, sorry, यहाँ पे endorsement की story है. Fourth को endorse किया हुआ है, तो endorse check is always cash. So entry will be cash. Discount allowed, Vishal to sales. Cash discount Vishal to sales. So cash I think will be 2205, discount will be 45, Vishal will be 2250, to sales will be 4,000. Cash to sales, come on, cash to sales, which book? Cash to sales will go in which book?
Cash book.
Cash book. So cash में 2 sales, that will be 2205. These are cash sales and check received. Cash sales and check received. Okay, 2205. This is on second. What about discount allowed to sales and what about Vishal to sales?
Sales book में जाएगा Vishal.
Vishal to sale will go in sales book.
और
Transaction
discount journal.
and discount journal. Perfect. The transaction on second involves credit sale of goods which will be recorded in sales book and discount received in journal proper respective.
So it will be discount.
Sorry. Allowed. Credit sales will go in sales book. Discount allowed. Perfect. That will go in journal proper. Cash discount allowed. Vishal to sales. Then with that, third वाला क्या हो रहा है? पढ़ो third को क्या हो रहा है? Goods of 3,000 were sold. Goods of 3,000 were sold at 5% TD and 2% CD for cash. Is it on cash, credit, or partly cash, partly credit? What do you think? How is the transaction on third? Cash, credit, or partly cash, partly credit?
Cash.
Fully cash. तो पहले 3,000 पे TD subtract करना है. That comes to 5%. So it is 150. Net is 2850. उस पे CD भी subtract होगा क्योंकि cash पे है. 2%, which is 57, 28.5 into 2. So net amount is 2793, I think. 2793. And what journal entry we pass? We have sold goods for cash, right? So I think my journal entry should be cash, discount allowed to sales. Cash में 2793, discount allowed 57, to sales is 2850. TD never comes in the books. Cash discount to sales, normal entry. Got this, all of you? Clear? Now split up and post it. Cash to sales will go in cash book and discount to sales will go in journal proper. So 2 sales in the cash column, 2793 cash sales, and discount to sales के लिए note डाल दो, transaction on third involves discount allowed, that will go in journal proper. Transaction on second involves discount allowed, that will go in journal proper. Comfortable? समझ रहे हैं? Next one. Endorsed to Vasant, the check received from Vishal in settlement of his account of 2000. Endorsed to Vasant, the check received from Vishal in full settlement of 2000. This is exactly similar to the one which you did in the previous sum just now. देखो, विशाल से कितने का चेक मिला था? विशाल से कितने का चेक मिला था अपने को? What was the amount? 2205. और वसंत को वही फॉरवर्ड किया है in settlement of 2000.
We have to receive 205.
हाँ, तो अभी क्या होगा? ज्यादा पैसा दे दिया है, कम नहीं दिया, it's not discount, ज्यादा दे दिया. देखा वो खान वाले में किया अभी. तो what will happen now? Excess पैसे का क्या होगा? 205 का think.
We will receive it from Vasant.
We will receive it back from Vasant. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello. विशाल से अपने को 2205 का चेक आया था. वसंत को we had to pay only 2000, but we gave him 2205. तो ऊपर का 205 is giving us back. देखो वही दिया है next line में. Vasant paid the balance amount. So he gave us the balance amount. Okay. So पहले तो बताओ what entry should I pass for endorsing this check? Should it be Vasant to cash? Yeah, Vasant to bank.
By Vasant, cash to Vasant. Vasant to cash, sorry.
So by Vasant in the cash column, 2205, this is check endorsed. Check endorsed. Exactly like the previous sum जो खान के केस में हुआ था आपका. Okay? तो यही अलग पॉइंट है यहाँ पे, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट. ज्यादा अमाउंट का चेक आपने एंडोर्स कर लिया है तो ऊपर का पैसा वसंत अपने को देगा, वसंत से अपने को मिलेगा. कितना मिलेगा वसंत से अपने को? हाउ मच आर वी सपोज्ड टू रिसीव फ्रॉम वसंत?
205.
205. This is 205 is not discount. Are you all understanding? Discount कब होगा? जब 2000 देना है और उससे कम दिया है, 1900, 1800, 1700 दिया ना तो डिस्काउंट. ये ज्यादा दिया है because many students do this silly mistake. They take this amount as discount. ये डिस्काउंट नहीं है. वसंत को 2000 देना था, हमने ज्यादा पे किया ना. कम देते तो डिस्काउंट होता है, ज्यादा पे किया. ऊपर का पैसा he is giving us back 205. What entry should I pass for that 205 thing?
To Vasant.
Cash to Vasant. So to Vasant in the cash column 205. This is balance receipt. Yeah, Vasant account settled. At this very point of time, यही हो रहा है आपका. 5th January को वसंत ने पैसा दे दिया. दिख रहा है? वसंत paid us the balance amount. This very point of time, are we supposed to receive or pay anything to anyone? Vishal or Vasant? Think. Nothing? So at this point of time, everyone is happy go lucky. सब लोग अपने घर पे बैठ के IPL देख रहे हैं. But दुर्भाग्यवश क्या हो गया?
As always, the check gets dishonored for the sum.
So Vasant informed that Vishal's check got dishonored. How many dishonor entries? 1 or 2? 2 dishonor entries. Because endorsed check dishonor है, तो I'm writing down the entries. 2 dishonor entries. Number 1, वसंत को जो चेक दिया था वो बाउंस हो गया, मुंह पे मारा फेंक के उसने. तो कैश टू वसंत, उल्टा एंट्री, कैश टू वसंत. How much? What was the value of check? 2205. एंड वही चेक हमने विशाल को दे दिया, तो उल्टा कर दो, विशाल टू कैश. ओके, बट विशाल के केस में आई थिंक डिस्काउंट भी था. कैन यू ऑल सी दैट? इन विशाल्स केस देयर वाज डिस्काउंट आल्सो. कैन यू ऑल सी दैट? हाउ मच डिस्काउंट वाज देयर इन केस ऑफ विशाल? 45. तो इसका एंट्री हो जाएगा विशाल टू कैश टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड. ओके, विशाल टू कैश टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड. विशाल में जाएगा 2250, कैश में 2205, डिस्काउंट इज 45. डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट हैपेंड? वसंत का रिवर्सल, दिया था ना वापस आया, तो कैश टू वसंत, और यही चेक हमने विशाल को दिया, विशाल टू कैश, और डिस्काउंट भी था तो डिस्काउंट भी रिवर्स हो जाएगा ना, तो टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड, विशाल टू कैश टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड। इसमें व्हाट यू कैन डू इज डिसऑनर में हमेशा दिस कैश यू कैन नलिफाई, क्योंकि फिजिकल कैश ना आ रहा है ना जा रहा है, ना चेक आ रहा है जा रहा है, डायरेक्टली ट्रांसफर कर दिया हमने। तो व्हाट इज योर कंबाइंड एंट्री ओवर हियर? आई थिंक माय कंबाइंड एंट्री इज विशाल टू वसंत टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड, विशाल टू वसंत टू डिस्काउंट अलाउड, दिस इज 2250, 2205 and 45. Where will this entry go?
Journal proper.
Journal proper. Entire entry will go in journal proper. So go to journal proper, note transaction on 6th. Transaction on 6th involves dishonor of check, endorsed check रखना, dishonor of endorsed check. Normal check का तो ऊपर entry आता है cash book में. Dishonor of endorsed check. Dishonor of endorsed check and reversal of discount allowed, which will be recorded in journal proper. हमेशा
एक मिनट वर्किंग नोट दिखा।
See the working note, see the note. हमेशा याद रखना, endorsed check dishonored, the entry will directly go in journal proper. Endorsed check dishonored, entry will directly go in journal proper. Whether or not it involves discount does not matter. Discount का reversal वैसे भी journal proper में जाता है. तो डिस्काउंट है तो भी जर्नल प्रॉपर, नहीं है तो भी जर्नल प्रॉपर। नॉर्मल डिसऑनर एंट्री है, सिंगल डिसऑनर एंट्री, उसके लिए वो 4 रूल्स है, ऑपोजिट साइड, पार्टीज नेम, रिवर्स द डिस्काउंट, सेम कॉलम। एंडोर्स चेक डिसऑनर मतलब सेम डे पे ड्यूअल एंट्री हो रही है तो नलिफाई द कैश पार्ट। ओके, बढ़े आगे। नेक्स्ट वन, अभी क्या सिचुएशन है? चेक बाउंस होने के बाद वसंत को कितना पैसा देना है, सोचो। विदुषी, how much are we supposed to pay to Vasant? 2205 या 2000?
2205.
पक्का?
Because वो 205 का भी गड़बड़ हुआ ना. So
he has given us 205.
back.
Yes. So Vasant ko we are supposed to pay 2205. How much are we supposed to receive from Vishal now? How much are we supposed to receive from Vishal?
2250. We are not
2250.
allowing him discount.
फिलहाल 2250. Now read. What is happening? 7th में we settled Vasant's account by cash. So basically we gave him cash. What entry you should pass for that? We settled Vasant's account by cash.
By Vasant account.
By Vasant account. By Vasant to cash. Which column? Cash column. Amount will be 2205. 2205. This is on 7. This is Vasant account settled. किसी को लग रहा है वसंत को 2000 ही देना है? Anyone feels that we are supposed to pay 2000 to Vasant? Because earlier we were supposed to pay 2, right? Earlier we were supposed to pay 2000, but we paid him 2205. ज़्यादा. He gave us 205 ऊपर का 205 दे दिया ना, तो सेटल हो गया. बट अब ये 2205 का चेक ही बाउंस हो गया, तो वापस 2205 ही देना पड़ेगा ना जितने का चेक बाउंस हुआ, नॉट 2000. अगर 2000 देंगे तो बेचारे का 205 का नुकसान हो गया वसंत. He will not agree on that. So we have to pay him 2205 full amount. We gave him that. We Vishal ka padho, and Vishal settled his account without retaining the benefit of discount. Are we allowing any discount to Vishal now? Think about it. Are we allowing any discount? Vinisha, Nishant, Megha, Veer, Viti, Geet. Are we allowing any discount to Vishal? No. We aren't allowing any discount to Vishal. We are settling Vishal's account without retaining the benefit of discount. Is that clear? Without retaining the benefit of discount मतलब पूरा का पूरा पैसा हमने receive कर लिया. So what entry should I pass for that? Ora, Mishita, why are you keeping your videos off? Keep your videos on. All of you.
Sir, I'm sitting on my phone.
What about Tanya, Dhyanshi, Jainam?
Sir, I am also sitting on my phone, sir.
Listen very carefully. Very important part I am explaining. That's why I need to see your faces. समझा है कि नहीं समझा है. That's why I ask you to turn on the videos. Are you all understanding? What happened with Vishal and Vasant? पहले विशाल से चेक आया 2205 का. वसंत को देना था 2000, लेकिन उसको दिया 2205, ज्यादा दे दिया. तो ऊपर का 205 he gave us back. ऊपर का 205 he gave us back. तब तक तो सब ठीक था. फिर क्या हुआ? चेक बाउंस हो गया. तो 2205 वसंत वाला चेक बाउंस, 2205 विशाल वाला चेक बाउंस. Now what is the situation? How much are we supposed to pay to Vasant? 2000 या 2205? What do you think?
2205 because उसने दे दिया था वापस.
क्योंकि उसने 205 दिया था, तो 2205 उसको दिया और वसंत को सेटल किया. और how much are we supposed to receive from Vishal now? 2205 या 2250? How much are we supposed to receive?
2250
बिफोर सीडी का अमाउंट देखने का. और उधर ट्रांजैक्शन पढ़ो अभी 7th में क्या हो रहा है.
Actually, we are supposed to receive 4500 because he had paid only half and here he has settled his account.
Yeah. 1 second. I'll come to that point also. We settled Vasant's account by cash. So how much did we pay to Vasant? 2205. How much did we pay to Vasant? 2205. Vasant's account settled. Vishal settled his account without retaining the benefit of discount. विशाल को कुछ डिस्काउंट अलाउ किया?
नहीं.
तो कितना लेना था उससे? 2250. अब 2250 लेना था, बराबर है ना. ऊपर चेक करो, परफेक्ट है. ऊपर देखो क्या दिया हुआ है. सोल्ड गुड्स ऑफ 5000, 10% TD एंड 2% CD. रिसीव चेक फॉर हाफ द अमाउंट फ्रॉम विशाल. दिख रहा है? तो आधा कैश था, आधा क्रेडिट था. तो विशाल से टोटल कितना पैसा लेना बाकी था?
4500.
एब्सोल्युटली राइट. ओके. अगर उसने आधा पे कर दिया होता तो हम नहीं लेते, बट आधा वहां पे बाकी था. वो जो खान वाला सम किया था ना, उसमें ऐसा नहीं था. खान वाले में पूरा पैसा आ गया था विनोद से. In this particular sum, we had partly cash, partly credit. तो विशाल is completely settling his account. तो ये 2250 तो दे ही रहा है, ऊपर का पहले का 2250 भी दे रहा है. तो टोटल कितना मिलेगा विशाल से?
4500.
4500. Is that clear?
Sir, if we had given discount, then 4500 minus 45, right?
4500 minus 45. Yes, perfect. 4455. Correct. 4500 minus 40. Discount would be same only, 45 rupees. Is this clear? So keep this in mind. विशाल का पूरा अकाउंट सेटल करना है, तो विशाल से पूरा मिलेगा, that is 4500. एंट्री क्या होगा आपका यहाँ? Should it be cash to Vishal या bank to Vishal?
Cash to Vishal.
Cash to Vishal. So to Vishal in the cash column, 4500. 4500, not 2250. This is Vishal account settled. Vishal's account settled. 4500, full 4500 you will receive. क्योंकि ऊपर का भी बाकी था 2250. Comfortable? यहाँ पे जाके दोनों सेटल हुए, विशाल एंड वसंत. Move to the next one. Received a bearer check of 500 from XYZ and company against furniture sold in the last month. Received a bearer check from XYZ and company for furniture sold in the last month. Furniture पिछले महीने बेचा था, चेक अब भी आया है. Bearer check है, क्या एंट्री करना है? Cash to XYZ या cash to furniture?
Cash to
XYZ. Furniture already clean.
Cash to XYZ account. Okay. Immediately furniture sell करके आया होता तो it would have been cash to furniture. Last month बेचा हुआ है, अभी पैसे आ रहे हैं तो cash to XYZ. Are you all getting that, Nishant, Dev? Okay, cash to XYZ, and क्या होगा आपका ये अपना amount? I think is 500 rupees. Cash to XYZ. This is amount received. Yeah, cash received. Okay, this is happening on 12th. Then encash that bearer check. हमने पहले भी एक बार किया हुआ encashment of bearer check. Does anyone remember? ईशा को समझ रहा है? Encashment of bearer check क्या होता है? Contra entry, right?
No, sir. Check is
How much can cash you will do?
No entry for encashment of bearer check. No entry for encashment of a bearer check. क्यों no entry? इसका लॉजिक हाँ कैश टू कैश का एंट्री होता है. शाबाश. एनकैशमेंट का मतलब अगर आपको कोई बेरर चेक देता है ना तो आपको बैंक में डिपॉजिट ना करना हो तो भी चलेगा. आप अक्रॉस द काउंटर वो चेक देके पैसा रिसीव कर सकते हो. ओके, तो अक्रॉस द काउंटर लिया मतलब क्या? कैश टू कैश. कैश दिया, कैश दिया. वो चेक कैश के फॉर्म में ही था, आपको मिला था. कैश टू कैश इज नो एंट्री, सो एनकैशमेंट इज नो एंट्री.
So do we have to write it in notes?
Yes, notes. Yes, I have written. See, encashment of a bearer check is not an entry. No entry. Received check. इसका डेट लिख देना. Encashment of a bearer check is on 13th. Okay. Then received a check of 400 on account of amount previously written off as bad debt from Ajay. क्या एंट्री होना चाहिए? Received a check for bad debt.
Bank to bad debts recovery.
Cash. Because in the next is deposited.
देखो ऐसा डॉगी के जैसा कान खड़ा रखो. कैश रिसीव होता है तभी. कैश रिसीव होता है तो आगे स्टोरी पढ़ने का तुमको. क्या हो रहा है? डिपॉजिटेड द अबव चेक दिया है ना, तो फिर did you deposit the check on the same day? No. Can you use bank account for that? No. It will be cash to bad debts recovery. Be alert. Cash to bad debts recovery account. Cash to bad debts recovery account. कितना? 400 in the cash column. 400 in the cash column. Cash to bad debts recovery. 400. This is on 14. And now you have deposited this check in the bank. What entry you pass for depositing the check in the bank?
Bank to cash.
Bank to cash, which is a contra entry. So to cash, bank column, by bank, cash column. To cash, bank column, by bank, cash column. This is check, deposited. Check, deposited. तो हमेशा जब भी चेक रिसीव करो, बी अलर्ट. डायरेक्टली बैंक पे जम मत मार देना. एंडोर्स हुआ है तो कैश, डिपॉजिटेड ऑन अदर डे है तो फिलहाल कैश. देन डिपॉजिट किया तो बैंक टू कैश. अब पैसा चला गया बैंक में. देन 20th बैंक विड्रॉन 500 फॉर पर्सनल यूज, 10,000 फॉर ऑफिस यूज फ्रॉम बैंक. व्हाट इज द एंट्री व्हेन यू विड्रॉ फॉर पर्सनल यूज?
Drawings account.
Drawings. So by drawings to bank. By drawings in the bank column. This is for personal use. And जो ऑफिस यूज के लिए विड्रॉ किया, व्हाट एंट्री यू पास फॉर विड्रॉइंग फॉर ऑफिस यूज?
Cash to bank.
Cash to bank, which is a contra entry. So to bank, cash column, and by cash, bank column. To bank, cash column, by cash, bank column. This is a contra entry. This is happening on 20th. 20th को हो रहा है. Got it? Next one. Bank has debited our account for 25 for bank charges. पहले तो इतना बोलो. Bank has debited our account for 25 for bank charges.
Bank charges.
हाँ, bank debit so we credit. अपना expense है. Opposite. Okay, confuse मत होना वो debit credit देख के. Bank charges expense है. So bank charges to bank is the entry. So by bank charges, bank column 25. By bank charges, bank column 25 because bank charges are our expense. ठीक है? 500 for LIC. 500 for LIC. What is LIC?
By drawings.
Drawings.
By drawings. By drawings. Which column? Bank column. ये बैंक ने किया है, डायरेक्टली पेमेंट बैंक से हुआ है. And credited our account for 300 for dividend collected. What is dividend for us?
Income.
Income. So what entry we pass? Bank to dividend. Bank to dividend. So to dividend in the bank column. वो डेबिट क्रेडिट देख के कंफ्यूज मत होना, उसको मारो गोली, वो हमेशा ऑपोजिट रहने वाला है. बैंक डेबिट सो वी क्रेडिट, बैंक क्रेडिट सो वी डेबिट. ओके, तो वो अगर कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा है, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, जस्ट थिंक वेदर इट इज योर एक्सपेंस और योर इनकम. बैंक चार्जेस एक्सपेंस, राइट? तो बैंक चार्जेस टू बैंक, LIC drawings to bank, and dividend is income, so bank to dividend, simple as that. समझा ये वाला? 3 entries for bank charges, LIC, dividend. Transferred rupees 2000 from savings to current. इतना सा बोलो पहले. Transferred to 2000 from savings to current.
Savings is personal, so capital.
Savings is personal, so is it bank to capital या drawings to bank?
Bank to capital.
Bank to capital. समझ में आया क्या हुआ यहाँ पे? घर से पैसा आ रहा है बैंक में, तो बैंक टू कैपिटल, बैंक कॉलम 2000, बैंक टू कैपिटल, बैंक कॉलम 2000, and 3000 from current to fixed deposit. Current से fixed deposit.
By FD.
By fixed deposit. पक्का?
Yes, sir. Because you had told us fixed deposit, then we have business also.
It is for business, boss. It is an investment of business. Okay. Personal का भी हो सकता है अगर personal दिया है तो. Otherwise FD belongs to business. तो current to FD का मतलब समझ में आया? Current to FD. Current बैंक से गया, FD खरीदा. इन्वेस्टमेंट इन FD, जैसे शेयर्स खरीदते हो ना वैसे FD खरीदा. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट इन FD टू बैंक. सो बाय FD लिखो तो भी चलेगा या बाय इन्वेस्टमेंट इन FD. बाय इन्वेस्टमेंट इन FD बैंक कॉलम 3000. बाय इन्वेस्टमेंट इन FD बैंक कॉलम 3000. Issued a check of 1000 to Vijay for the rent and 200 for commission. दोनों का चेक इश्यू किया है.
Buy rent and buy commission.
वेरी गुड. विजय का नाम कतई नहीं है. तो बाय रेंट बैंक कॉलम, बाय कमीशन बैंक कॉलम 200 and 1000. This is happening on 25th. दोनों चेक्स इश्यू किए हैं तो पेमेंट बैंक से जाएगा, तो रेंट टू बैंक एंड कमीशन टू बैंक. That completes the problem. The last part. Deposited such cash in the bank so that our bank balance becomes 1000. तो पहले ढूंढना क्या है तुमको? किसका डेबिट माइनस क्रेडिट करो?
बैंक.
Overdraft in bank.
हाँ, इसलिए तो बोला वो कंडीशन. याद है एक सम में हमने किया था. I think it was some number
19 or 19
था.
19 or
18 का लास्ट वन किया था. ओके, ओवरड्राफ्ट हटा के पॉजिटिव 10 रखना था. यहाँ पे ओवरड्राफ्ट हटा के पॉजिटिव 1 रखना है. सेम है. बैंक को पकड़ो पहले. गेट द डेबिट माइनस क्रेडिट ऑफ बैंक. मेक अ वर्किंग नोट. गेट द डेबिट माइनस क्रेडिट ऑफ बैंक. Get the debit minus credit of bank. What is the debit side of bank?
2700.
Debit is 2700.
The credit is greater.
Ah, okay.
6225.
6225 is the credit of bank.
6725.
Hey, Baba, check.
6725.
6725 is the credit total of bank. All of you are getting? Bank, bank, not cash. Debit minus credit of bank.
Sir, it will be
16725 ना क्योंकि 10,000 ना.
10,000 is also there.
अरे check करो बराबर.
So 16,725
because there is 10,000 also.
16,725. 2,700 minus 16,725 comes to how much?
14,025.
14,025 is positive or negative? Is it normal or overdraft? Negative. Overdraft.
So 13,025 we'll have to deposit.
Wrong.
15,025, right? So that it remains positive 1.
How much money you should put in this negative balance to make it positive 1,000?
15,000.
देखो आराम से लॉजिकली सोचो,
You're at
14,025 का
minus 1425. So if you put 1425, 14,025 comes there only.
0. हाँ.
So you have to, and you have to make it 1,000 more. So
More.
15,025.
15,025. Very well explained by Mega. Okay, did you all understand? 14,025 नेगेटिव है, उसमें हमने 14,025 डालोगे तो आप क्या हो जाएगा, बैलेंस 0 हो जाएगा. Your balance will become 0. तो ऊपर और पॉजिटिव चाहिए 1,000. So how much you should deposit?
15,025.
Deposit 15,025 so that you get a balance of 1,000. Okay. So what entry will you pass for depositing the money into the bank?
Bank to cash.
Bank to cash. Contra entry. Bas, that was your last entry. Bank to cash.
Sir,
To cash.
Sir, it is not possible, right, that the cash would be less than 15,025?
Not possible. Not possible. Never ever. Never, never, never ever. Otherwise, they wouldn't give you such adjustment. If you are getting a negative cash, that means you have done some mistake in the sum. Okay. So otherwise, they won't give you such adjustment. Your cash will have sufficient balance. Okay. Always. So 15,025 bank to cash, bank column, by bank, cash column. 15,025. This is contra on 30th. And now simply balance it. What is the debit total of cash? Check. It should be more, always more.
70603.
Please verify. 70603. Is she right? Please check. Buy balance CD 31,110. Bank maybe now debit will be greater because we have put the money. पहले 2,700 था, अभी हो जाएगा 17,725. Get me the balance of cash. How much is the balance? The total बराबर है, check कर लो पहले. Total is correct.
So
706.
balance I'm getting
total is correct.
50768.
50768. Please check. What will be the balance at bank? 17,725 is the total of bank. Balance at bank कितना मिलेगा अपने को automatically?
1,000.
1,000. Check the totals. 50768. Check the balance. 50768. Debit minus credit. Check करो. Verify the solution. This is your solution. And those who have finished have to do the last sum for the chapter, 15th sum on your own. 15th sum. Sum number 15 on your own. अभी करना है. The small sum, 6-7 minutes without narration. No narration.
सर छोटा सा नहीं है सर.
दिखने में ऐसा लेंदी है, but entries are very easy. Come on.
But give easy sum, no, like first, second.
Arre, it is very easy. Come on. 15 sum is not difficult. You read. Bachchu entries. Come on. All basic stuff.
Sir, give homework now 15th and leave.
No. Please do it right now. This is the last sum of the chapter, I think. We are left with first or second तुमको नहीं है. First or second is simple cash book. Even 9 and 10 you don't have. 9 and 10 is 10th one is homework. 9 you don't have. 10th one is homework. Sum number 10 is homework. Sum number 10.
Let's do 10th now and
So
15th.
8 is
Nah.
also left.
Sorry.
Sir,
I think
8 is such a
eight is
good.
left.
10th
Which
is such a
one?
good sum.
8
8.
sum.
8 sum you don't have. 8 sum you don't have. That is bank book. 8th you don't have. 9th you don't have. 1 you don't have. 2 you don't have.
सर पर 10th वाला सिंपल कैश बुक
10th वाला
सर बैंक बुक क्या रहता है?
है सर.
बैंक बुक है ना, जब आपका बैंक कॉलम ज्यादा हो जाता है ना, बैंक अकाउंट्स, एक बिजनेस का 2, 3, 4 करंट अकाउंट है, तो वो बैंक बुक मेंटेन करेगा और बैंक टू बैंक सब एंट्रीज करेगा. कैश कॉलम नहीं होगा उसमें, खाली बैंक कॉलम्स होंगे. So two bank, same recording process is all same, but everything will be
Sir, which
via
sum?
bank. अभी करना है तुमको sum number 15. 10th sum is for homework. Simple नहीं है, उसको 2 column से ही करना. Sum number 10, do it with 2 column. Sum number 10 भले ही simple दिया है, do it with 2 columns. Sum number 10 is for homework. 15 अभी करना है. Sum number 1, 2 और 9 खाली सोमैया केजे वाला रखता है simple cash book. That's why it is there in the sheet. Okay? So we'll do that if they ask at all. वो बहुत easy है cash column में बनाने का. 1, 2 and 9 you don't have. 8 also you don't have, that is bank book. 8 also you don't have, that is bank book. So you have just 15 and what? What are you asking? Your voice is cracking.
सर एंड में बैलेंस करते हैं ना,
हाँ
सिंपल कैश बुक में करना पड़ता है वो.
हाँ सेम बैलेंस, एक ही कॉलम रहता है सिंपल में, कैश कॉलम, तो उसी को बैलेंस करो. वो मैं करवाऊंगा अगर सोमैया में है तो. विल डू दैट, वेरी सिंपल इट. यहाँ पे 2 कॉलम है ना, बैंक और कैश, उधर खाली कैश कॉलम, सब कैश का ही एंट्रीज है. 10th सम भी सिंपल का, बट यू डू विद 2 कॉलम. लास्ट एंट्री में बैंक आएगा तुमको. सम नंबर 10 यू डू इट विद 2 कॉलम्स, कैश एंड बैंक. टेंथ सम इज फॉर होमवर्क. 15 सम अभी करो फटाफट. 15 सम खुद से आ गया, मतलब आपको चेक कैश का रूल्स क्लियर है. फ्राइडे को टेस्ट है, फ्राइडे इवनिंग 6:30 to 7:30. फ्राइडे इवनिंग 6:30 to 7:30 कैश बुक टेस्ट. प्रिपेयर प्रॉपर्ली.
Easy.
Sorry,
Keep the paper easy.
my paper level you know, so prepare accordingly. Important sums मुझे बोलने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Important sums. Focus, prepare. Virtisha, एकदम हीरोइन बन के आई हो. Okay? You have your test on Friday now. Prepare properly. Want you to score full marks. You can always, silly mistake में जाता है.
Sir, when's the exam? I was disconnected.
Friday.
This Friday?
This Friday. Today is Tuesday, na? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening.
We
50.
have one more test on Sunday, which
All
is
the
of
very best.
80 answers and very big answers of OCM. So then, sir,
Well, all the very best.
24 hours are very less for us. We need 48 hours in a day.
So अभी है ना 48 hours. आज से पढ़ाई चालू करो, सब हो जाएगा.
Sir, only cash book na?
Only cash book, 2 questions, 15 marks each. Friday evening, 30 to 7:30. Thursday, I'm going to take
with narration, sir.
Obviously, cash book में narrations लिखना ही है.
One narration and one without के दोनों में narration है.
That will be given in the question. एक with narration, without narration, वो instruction दिया होगा.
Sir,
But अगर instruction नहीं है तो पूरा लिखने का with narration.
सर कभी तो कंसेशन दे दिया करो, दोनों विदाउट नरेशन. इतने टाइम से लिखते आ रहे हैं नरेशन.
हाँ
नरेशन तो निकाल दे एक बार.
देखेंगे, एक सम में शायद नहीं होगा, वो इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया होगा, बट कुछ इन्फो नहीं है तो नरेशन लिखना है. एंड थर्सडे आई एम गोइंग टू टीच द सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट पार्ट. ओके, जो प्रैक्टिकली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स होते हैं ना, हमने सीखे हैं इनवर्ड इनवॉइस, आउटवर्ड इनवॉइस, डेबिट नोट, क्रेडिट नोट, रिसीट, वाउचर्स, चेक्स. वो दिखते कैसे हैं, उसको ड्रॉ करना है तुमको विद द डिटेल्स. क्या डिटेल्स होता है उसमें, तो प्रैक्टिकल बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो डोंट मिस ऑन दैट लेक्चर, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑन थर्सडे.
सर थर्सडे भी ऐसे 9:15 को ही लेना ना, 8 बजे बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है.
डॉक्यूमेंट का चैप्टर है, नहीं थर्सडे तो दोनों का सेम टाइम है, 8 to 9:45. उल्टा बड़ा लेक्चर रहेगा थोड़ा. और एक सेकेंड, इज थर्सडे 9 to 11 फाइन विथ ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is Thursday 9 to 11 fine with all of you? Anyone any issue? Tell me.
सर शाम को ही रखो ना सर, पूरा दिन मिलेगा पढ़ते को.
ए भाई, पढ़ना नहीं है, लेक्चर है.
ओ लेक्चर, हाँ लेक्चर चलेगा सर. वो
टेस्ट शाम को है फ्राइडे.
हाँ तो कोई भी टाइम चलेगा.
हाँ मैं थर्सडे मॉर्निंग का लेक्चर का बात कर रहा हूँ. 9 to 11 all of you are fine with that? Because I want to take a big lecture. 2 घंटे का जाएगा वो, 2 से ऊपर जाएगा थोड़ा. So 9 to 11, okay, may be extended till 11:15, okay. So 9 to 11.
11.
What time?
At 11 to 1:30.
What do you
So
have?
just edit there for 11:30.
Okay, 11 I'll leave you sharp, okay. 9 to 11, but 9 o'clock sharp it will start, okay, on time be there. 9 to 11, 2 hours lecture it is for source document chapter, okay. Sources of document chapter. Sheet मैं आपको forward कर दूंगा WhatsApp पे. Question sheet है छोटा सा. Small sheet, it is one side, one page. And स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट बुक जिसने परचेज नहीं किया प्लीज परचेज करके रखना. उसमें सब मार्किंग वार्किंग होगा, उसमें से ही हम लोग करने वाले हैं स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट बुक ऑन थर्सडे. एंटायर लेक्चर वुड बी बेस्ड ऑन स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट. सो थर्सडे योर टाइमिंग्स आर 9 to 11. ओके, आज कुछ सुस्तर लोग लेट आया था, सो भी के एकदम सो गया था मस्त में. सो डोंट स्लीप. ओके, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लेक्चर इट इज, प्रैक्टिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. 9 to 11. चलो ठीक है, थर्सडे 9 to 11 आ जाओ. And that will be source
No, no, for
document.
winter months till February की class in ऐसा 9 to 11 only ना, ऐसा 8 बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है.
तुम लोग को मालूम है अगर ऑफलाइन लेक्चर होता ना तो लेक्चर टाइमिंग इज 7:15. You would have got up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
ऑफलाइन चलता था पर अभी
और उसके बाद 10:30-11 तक लेक्चर्स होता था, फिर 12:30 से 6:30 का कॉलेज होता था.
सर कॉलेज चालू होने वाला है ना,
एंसेस्टर से वो सब ये सब करके आए.
सर कॉलेज तो चालू हो रहा है सर. फ्राइडे डोंट कीप टेस्ट नो, बिकॉज़ कॉलेज पूरा दिन हम लोग अटेंड कर रहे हैं, पढ़ने का टाइम भी नहीं है.
फ्राइडे तो कॉलेज इज स्टार्टिंग.
सर टुमारो इट इज स्टार्टिंग.
एनएम का चालू हो रहा है.
नेक्स्ट वीक.
सर वो वीकेंड पे ही रखो, सैटरडे या संडे.
नहीं सर, नेक्स्ट वीक रख दो, मंडे को.
नेक्स्ट वीक
मंडे.
Tomorrow what time you have college, NM?
NM starts at 12:30 something and goes on till
4:30.
Timetable आया?
हाँ.
Sir, 1:20 to 4:35.
Okay. And 1:20 to 4:35 both same day है sir, same timing है रोज का. 1:20 to 4:35.
हाँ सर, हाँ. Every day 1:20 to 4:35.
हाँ तो ठीक है यार, 6:30 है. Come on, Friday 6:30 you can give.
सर टेंशन कितना रहता है सर, समझो ना.
बहुत टेंशन. स्टार्टिंग का इंट्रो लेक्चर्स में तुमको टेंशन आ गया कॉलेज का. शाबाश. फ्राइडे दे दो, बराबर है, कुछ नहीं है. 3-3 घंटे का कॉलेज है, वो मालूम पड़ेगा. स्टार्टिंग का ऑनलाइन में तो सेटअप इंट्रो वो सब चालू रहेगा. पढ़ाई तो नेक्स्ट वीक से स्टार्ट करेंगे. सो फ्राइडे बराबर है. 3 hours is not a big hectic stuff. Come on, Friday you can give. Friday 6:30 to 7:30. Okay, be on time. चलो कंप्लीट करो. ये हो गया. Should I discuss?
Yes, sir.
15th sum.
So I have to admission in HR college.
You took admission in HR. Very good.
Yes.
चलो, बहुत बढ़िया. झंझट गया पोदार, टेंशन नहीं. You got it ना?
Yeah.
Confirm
Went
ना?
yesterday for the Podar college to ask for third list if any chances for me or offline. So they thought there is no chance to get. It is on my luck that I will get or not Podar college in third list.
94 point. What do you have?
93.8.
93.8. It's shocking actually. 93.8. They are telling such things. Madness. ठीक है, very good decision you took in HR. Tension गया. This time all Jhol Japata is there in admission. 93.8 is walk-in admission in the first list in Podar every year. इस साल all band बच गया. Forum, what about you? You got the admission? Forum Malavya?
Yeah, sir, I got it in the first list.
But you went for this, na? Ha, right. But offline first list had come out, right? So you got it. Okay, good. चलो फटाफट देखते जाओ. I'm checking the answers. First one, 1st April को हो रहा है. 2 balance BD cash column. It should be 6,000. Bank में हो जाएगा buy balance BD bank column 8,000 because it is overdraft. Okay. Bought additional capital. What should be the entry? To capital. Cash to capital. So to capital cash column 10,000. This is on 4th. 5th को deposited 7,500 into bank. This is a contra entry. Bank to cash. To cash bank column. Buy bank cash column. Got it? This is on 5th of April. Then cash sales of goods. What is the entry for cash sale of goods? It is cash to sales. So to sales cash column 4,200. Then cash received from Devdas 10,800 and discount allowed 200. So to Devdas cash column 10,800. What about that 200? That will go in JP, journal proper. Paid cash to Karamji and discount received. Is that 8,900 after discount or before discount? After discount. So by Karamji cash column 8,900. 10th of April. Commission paid to agent. So by commission cash column 850. By commission cash column 850. Then purchase office furniture from Raman Sanson credit. Which book? Purchase office furniture from Raman Sanson credit. Journal proper. So note में जाएगा. Then paid rent through check.
Purchase book, right? Not journal proper.
अरे purchase furniture है बेटा.
Sorry.
Not goods. If it is goods, then it will be purchase. Paid rent through check. So buy rent. Buy rent in the bank column. 650 because it is through check. 14th of April. Paid electricity charges by check. So buy electricity account in the bank column 770. This is 15th April. Drew a check for personal. What do you mean by drew a check for personal expense?
Drawings account.
Drawings. So buy drawings. Drew a check matlab bank column 840. 840 in the bank column. Cash sales again. So two sales. Cash column 3,200. This is on 17. Cash purchase. So purchase to cash. So buy purchase. Cash column 5,500. This is on 20th. And deposited 4,000 in the bank. So it is bank to cash, contra entry, to cash, bank column, buy bank, cash column. Got it? This is on 21st. Then drew 3,000 for office use from bank. That is also contra, cash to bank. So to bank, cash column, and buy cash, bank column. Cash to bank is a contra entry. Any doubt, anyone till this point? You please ask. Anyone who is not getting the entry till this point? Then received a check of 1,000 from Vivek and deposited in the bank. Same day check आया bank में डाला. What entry you should pass?
Bank to Vivek.
Bank to Vivek. Bank column 1,000. This is on 23rd. Then received cross check of 560 toward dividend. Received a cross check matlab bank. So bank to dividend 560 bank column. Received a check of 1,350 for Lakshman. Should it be cash to Lakshman or bank to Lakshman?
Cash to Lakshman.
Why cash to Lakshman? Because
नेक्स्ट एंट्री में डिपॉजिट कर रहा है
depositing it on
next
25th.
day deposit किया है. शाबाश. 25th will be cash to Lakshman. And what entry you pass on 26 when you deposit the check in the bank?
बैंक टू कैश
Bank to cash, which is a contra entry. So to cash, bank column, buy bank, cash column. contra entry. This is on 26th. Then check of 350 received from Ramdan. Will it be cash to Ramdan, bank to Ramdan?
Cash to Ramdan.
ये भी cash to Ramdan because ध्यान से पढ़ोगे तो next day deposit हुआ है. So 27 को to Ramdan in the cash column और फिर sorry ये 26 को है, 27 को deposit किया तो bank to cash. So bank to cash is a contra entry to cash bank column and buy bank cash column. So कभी भी check आया तो be alert. Received a check of 1300 from Jaya and deposited in the bank. Same day check आया बैंक में deposit किया तो क्या entry होगा? To Jaya which column? Bank to Jaya. To Jaya bank column 1300. This is on 28th April. Check received from Jaya dishonored. So क्या होगा entry इसका opposite side? By party's name Jaya. Reverse the discount, no discount, same column. Which column? Bank, because the check was already deposited. All of you got that? So by Jaya bank column, check was deposited. Then last one, issued a check of 11502 Vishal hai and received a discount of 50. Is this 1150 after discount or before discount?
After discount.
After discount. So by Vishal 1150 in the bank column, issued check hai. And deposited cash in the bank 10,000. What entry pass for depositing cash? Contra. Bank to cash. To cash. Bank column. Buy bank. Cash column.
So just put this PDF in the group.
I'll put it, but you just look at it right now and get me the balance. What is the balance? What is the total of cash first? Tell me the total of cash.
38,900.
38,900.
Okay. And balance of cash?
450.
26,060.
I'm getting 450.
Balance and take.
Okay. Oh,
हाँ 450 आएगा, ऐसा ही आएगा आजू बाजू. बैंक का देखो which side is greater, bank which side is greater?
debit.
The debit.
What is the total?
26,060.
26,060. And what is the balance at bank?
10,350.
Check this. 450 and 10,350. This is to balance BD on 1st May. Check the solution. Notes में लिख देना. Discount allowed, discount received जो भी है. And what else? Homework. Sum number 10 is for homework. Okay, double column से करना है. Sum number 10. Thursday, very, very important lecture. Source documents, don't miss it. Okay. काफी ज्ञान प्राप्त होगा आपको. And Friday evening test 6:30 to 7:30. Okay. Cash book, important sum cell sent. Still, if you have any doubts, wait. Otherwise, you can leave. Tata, bye bye. See you. Take
Bye,
care.
sir.
See you.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Sir, I didn't get into any college and I've scored 88%. So for the third round, what all colleges should I put?
Of try in SIS.
SIS was 444 and I've scored 440. So do you think it will go down to 440?
जाना चाहिए क्योंकि बहुत जगह पे अभी कुछ घटा ही नहीं है. एक दो मार्क ही घटा है. What about the other students?
And sir, Hinduja College, how's that college? Like, uska cutoff for the second list was 86.6 something.
Yeah, Hinduja is not एकदम low category नहीं है. It's average. So SIS के बाद ये सब आता है. Hinduja है, खालसा है, फिर तुम्हारा ये केजे है. केजे और नीचे आता है थोड़ा सा.
सर केजे जाएगा अभी थर्ड लिस्ट में, कितना जाएगा केजे?
केजे में तो तुमको अभी भी मिल जाएगा ना. केजे चाहिए तो
मैंने डाला था सर प्रेफरेंस केजे का भी, पर वो मुझे आया ही नहीं. मुझे ऐसा ही दिखाया कि आर नॉट अलॉटेड विद एनी कॉलेजेस.
अभी अलॉटमेंट स्टेटस नहीं दिखा रहे किसी भी कॉलेज का. 9th के बाद दिखाएंगे शायद.
हाँ तो वेट टिल 9th ना, वेट टिल अ डे, एक
Okay,
दिन
sir.
रुक जाओ,
ये
फिर आ
उधर
जाएगा।
उधर नोट में लिखा है अलॉटमेंट स्टेटस विल बी शोन आफ्टर दिस डेट,
9th,
अभी
okay,
बराबर देखा नहीं।
okay, okay. So you can try for SIS, और अगर
SI.
नहीं हो रहा है ना, हाँ SIS का नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर हिंदुजा करो, और फिर नहीं हो रहा है तो केजे करो, कोई
Okay,
दैट
sir.
कोई
Yeah,
नहीं।
sir. Thank
सर
you.
मेरे को अभी केजे सुना के एक मिस से फोन आया था कि अभी तक वो लगा नहीं है, मतलब माइनॉरिटी का फॉर्म है, तो वो कह रहे हैं लगेगा ही, एडमिशन ओपन ही है, पर तो आप देखते रहो साइट, अभी कब आएगा मालूम नहीं, तो क्या वेट करूं, क्या करूं?
माइनॉरिटी का फॉर्म डालने वाला है वापस?
हाँ डालने वाले, सेकंड लिस्ट, मतलब देखो जब थर्ड फेज